motion, moved by Mr. Palomini, second by Mr. Riggi. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution carries. Next item is transfer the following SURA properties delineated in the agenda and reflected in the resolution. Would entertain a motion to move it. Moved, seconded by Karen ZW. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution's adopted. Any other business to come before the agency?
Motion to adjourn. Second.
Entertain a motion to adjourn. Boom.
Rachel's still on the first motion. I hate to tell you. You're done?
I got it.
You're done. There you go. We're good.
All right, I'll call to order the Finance Committee. The first item for the agenda is the Police Department budget reallocation by Assistant Chief Cedar.
There you go. You moved up in the rank.
You look different.
Easy.
Oh,
I guess we're getting.
Hey, you look better. Well, do we need the microphone or is he on? Is he on? He's on. Yes. Broadcast. So is the sound. All right, Johnny, I got my glasses here. On the bottom. There it is. There you go. The lights are on. Okay, I'm here tonight to ask the council to add 6 positions, patrol positions, to our current 2018 budget. It is a budget neutral request. The County of Schenectady has put forward the county task force that we are going to add 6 members to, and they will be reimbursing us fully for salary plus benefits for these 6 positions. So I'd like to ask the council to add these positions to our budget 2018.
Ms. Zaluski-Walzun.
So this is budget neutral, and it's for how many years?
What's being negotiated right now is a 5-year agreement, budget neutral for each year.
Are there any other, Mr. Moodvair?
do you have the cost associated?
For the first year,
Yes.
we anticipate the total cost to be $549,455.73. And I do stand corrected, 6 officers plus 1 analyst that we would be reimbursed for.
Ms. Peraza?
Are these new hires, or are we going to be moving people over and then filling them with new hires as we get?
The plan is that we would give them 6 officers that are current hires, current staff officers, and then we would hire 6 to replace them.
And that starts when?
I'd like to have them in the academy that starts in 2 weeks. They would be graduated by July. And that.
Is there any, Mr. Riggi?
I think I asked this question, we brought this up before. At the end of this program, 5 years, then the city will pick up the cost for these officers, or are they going to be just through attrition? Are we going to be adding these officers in?
It all depends on whether the program continues. It's expected that we would just absorb them through attrition requirements.
That's your plan?
That's the plan right now, unless they decide to continue to fund it after 5 years.
Ms. Peraza?
I'm sorry, I just need some clarification. You were saying, so the current 6 officers that are going in would go into training again, or the new hires would go into training? I mean, do we have that many people on the list, like, ready to hire? Oh, good.
Yes.
Great.
So during our hiring process, we interviewed enough to be able to make these hires, and so we're prepared to do that.
Will there be a window of time, though, that those 6 positions won't be filled while they're training? I mean, when are we sending the officers that we have on staff now over to the task force?
My plan is to roll it out first by offering, part of the 6 reimbursement is for 2 of them to be sergeants. So I'd like to put the sergeants on it immediately to begin planning of the task force and keep the other 4 and roll them out. The idea is maybe by April 1st, roll them out.
Okay.
By then, the current 6 that we have coming that are graduating on Friday will be out of field training.
Okay.
Can I have a motion to move this? Ms. Zaluski-Walzunas?
Second.
Mr. Moodvair? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The second item for the agenda is the amendment and adoption of the city's procurement policy effective January 1, 2018 to December 31st, 2019. That'd be Mr. Falatico.
It's just something we're required to do by the general municipal law every 2 years. Pass our procurement policy again. What we really do with this is just change out the names to the new employees when we've had people go into new positions. And then there's been a small change to the section about emergency procurement, just to make it clear that even though something in writing is necessary when we procure things on an emergency basis, that written authorization can be done within a reasonable amount of time after the emergency takes place, because you don't want to have to put graphs on paper and write something down, in an emergency situation.
Are there any questions for Mr. Falatico?
Is that the only change in just the emergency procedure? Everything else is the same from previous years?
Yes, it is, and I'm going to make sure with our purchasing supervisor that not make any other changes he didn't tell me about, but when I spoke with him, he said the only change would change the emergency procedure and changing the names out.
Ms. Perazzo.
And I did ask Mr. Falatico, but just for the record, that when we get documents with changes like this, if we could have the changes tracked, so we can just, compare. It just makes it a lot easier for us so that we know immediately what's been changed.
Like a motion to accept this? Mr. Zaluski-Balzunas?
Second.
Mr. Mover-Baron, all those in favor?
Aye.
Next item for agenda is the OGS budget reallocation for IPS 1. Mr. LaFond?
Surprise. That look of surprise.
You want us to go to commercial first?
Just have the bid award. And I'll try and go ahead.
Wing it.
It's the budget.
I'll wing it. It's a new year.
Yeah,
This is changing the one title to an IPS so that the individual can be more
Okay.
broadly assigned. that
Yes,
can be-
right. This is the, right now we do have a position in the ODS, a very limited position. We'd like to expand that to an IPS position. It's a net zero on the budget, salary, no change in salary, but it will allow me to have more duties performed by an IPS 3 versus a, clerical personnel. So that is the request for this.
Are there any questions? Like to accept the motion? Oh, Ms. Perazzo?
I'm sorry, I may have just not heard you. Did you say it was budget neutral?
Yes, it is budget.
Motion, Ms. Zaluski-Balzunas?
Second.
Mr. Mover-Baron, all those in favor?
Aye.
Like the motion to adjourn?
Second.
Mr. Mover-Baron, all those in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.
All right, I'll call to order government operations, and we have a bunch of accept bid award contracts, so you want,
Those I know.
we'll need
Those I
to
know.
have a motion for each, but this will go from one to the
As
next.
you're aware, every year we bid out our chemicals for procurement. You want to do them singly. The first one is the sodium hypochlorite that will be awarded. This reduction in cost for 2018 of about 2 cents a gallon. Net savings of $1,800 a year for the wastewater treatment plant.
Any questions? Ask for a motion. Second,
The second,
hold on.
I'm on this committee?
I don't feel bad now.
All those in favor? Okay, and on to the
Hydrophilic
hydrofluoric
acid, which is the fluoride for the water plant.
Here we go.
Always a hot button issue.
That did go down again over last year. It will be awarded to, for 17 cents a pound last year, it was at almost 23 cents a pound, so there is a savings there.
I'll move it.
I'll second.
By Mr. Riggi, seconded by Ms. Porterfield, all in favor? Aye.
Number 3, water department supplies and equipment for 2018, comes under 2017 budget. That's to replenish our supply of pipe, valve stems, hydrants, everything we've used over the year to keep our inventory up. Usually lose a lot of hydrants in the winter from no sliding into them. So this will replenish our inventory for the water department.
Questions?
I'll move it.
Moved by
We
Mr.
bid through
Riggi.
2 companies. We take the best prices out of the bidders, so Winter Supply and and Ferguson for the two that were recommended.
Moved by Mr. Riggi, seconded by Ms. Porterfield. All those in favor?
Aye.
On to chlorine gas.
Chlorine gas is used at the water wells for disinfection. That did go up considerably this year. Last year we paid $89 per cylinder. They went up $110 per cylinder for low bid. We use roughly 365 cylinders, 1 cylinder per day. If you look at overall, it's about a net zero difference. But it's still water versus sewer. They were Jones, JCF was the low bidder.
Is that a universal, I mean, like across the board, is there a reason for the increase or?
It's universal, it's market driven for chlorine gas. We use cylinders at the water wells, it's marketing the amount we use, easier to change. We use hypochlorite, which is the same thing for disinfection of the wastewater. We use hypochlorite. We used to use 1-ton cylinders there. Storing 1-ton cylinders is dangerous if there was an accident, but the water well still uses the gas. It is the most cheapest chlorine gas.
Questions? Motion? Moved by Mr. Riggi, seconded by Ms. Porterfield. All those in favor? Aye. And finally, the liquid sodium bisulfate.
Liquid sodium bisulfate is new. This is the first year we'll be buying this chemical. We ordered in December as part of the regulatory change of the wastewater treatment plant. We have to dechlorinate. Chlorinate our effluent before it goes into the river. Now we dechlorinate, so we have to remove chlorine for aquatic.
Well, that should go over better then.
Yeah. So that is new. It's estimated it's about $12,000 a year, but we don't have any real historical data because we had to be online on December 1 of 17, so we only have 1 month of data. So we're comfortable with the amount we ordered to get us.
Questions? Moved by Mr. Riggi, seconded by Ms. Porterfield. All those in favor? Aye. Any other business to come before government operations? Okay. All those in favor? Aye.
Public safety. Call to order public safety. And the first item is the
That item is.
number 1 is poll. Okay, item number 2, 2017 State Homeland Security Grant Program. Assistant Chief.
There you go, sir. Thank you. Happy New Year, everyone. Come here with a grant funding allocation, $177,000 provided. This is pretty much an annual grant we receive through our cooperation with our New Bedford, Rensselaer, and Albany County. The state Homeland Security awards us X amount of dollars every year. We have to sit there and kind of divvy it up and play nice, if you would, and see what our needs are. This year, we want to put our cost towards portable radios. Our old ones are starting to get old and useful, so we're here to say apply that money towards portables. There's no match funding, which is always a nice thing, but it's any questions here. We also anticipate next year's funding may have to go towards the same thing. Portable radios are not cheap, so that is over 4 years of so it's
Yes.
How many do you have to replace?
we'd like to replace all of them over the next few years. So
What's the
obviously,
life expectancy of one?
they can go up to 10 years or so. At least right now we're probably at the 7-8 year mark. So we're not having problems with it at this point. It's kind of preventive maintenance.
That's good.
It's also the technology changing. Portable radios, we're hoping that as a county and as a city, go to the 800 megahertz system someday, and these portable radios will be capable of doing in the capacity we're in right now, and as well as the 800 megahertz. It's a little bit more expensive individually. Over long term, be able to save money from not buying new radios if we have to pay 800 megahertz. So we're working with the county on, there's a lot of grant funding that the county can receive for interoperability, and this is part of interoperability. It's kind of our portion of supplying the radios so when they get towers that we can communicate better. It's very complicated.
Any other questions? Comments? May I have a motion, please?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other business before public safety?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, city planning and development. The federal consolidation plan for 2018 annual action plan timeline.
That's just the basic calendar that we get every year, Karen. So it's just pretty much the same as
Okay.
previous years.
So do we have to,
More just for information.
informational? Okay. Alrighty. Right along, we have a ceremonial resolution for Martin Luther King 50th anniversary. Ms. Porter?
Yes, so as it said, this year we're celebrating their 50th anniversary. There will be a program on the 14th, but I'd like to do a ceremonial resolution. They've asked that we actually give them the resolution for the event, but also present it at the next council meeting after that, so.
Okay.
I'll move it.
So,
Okay, a second, sorry.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Alrighty, so moved. And then the CPH update, Energize New York benefit financing. Call for a public hearing. Okay. Guess we just need to call for a public hearing on this.
Yeah, there's been an update to the state law related to the local law we did for the financing. It was a year or two ago, and the state notified us that based on the changes they did, our law would have to be updated. So this is just a call for a public hearing, and we'll have to draft that local law ready in advance of public hearing. Nothing huge, but I believe there's going to be some people from the state who are going to come and present on it.
They're gonna do a more detailed presentation, because that package has enabled us to get some of the electric charging stations. We just took delivery of 6 electric vehicles through that. So it's been very beneficial in terms of the city. It also allows a financing mechanism for businesses that do energy upgrades and their buildings.
So we'll have a call for a public hearing.
I'll move it.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. I believe the rest of the items on here need to go into executive session, so
Motion to go into executive session.
thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Alrighty. And we'll go into executive session now.
The white guys.